Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent hunting. Great buffaloes.
McWhorter Custom Rifles presents
This week we're back on the Dark Continent hunting with Quagga Safaris. We're going to get up close and personal with some of the baddest animals on the planet, the Cape Buffalo, otherwise known as Black Death.
Precision Hunting TV is brought to you by McWhorter Custom Rifles, Macmillan Fiberglass Stocks, Swarovski Optique, and Extreme Wildlife Adventures.
To start this episode off, we're going to go along with good friend and client Jason Bryan as he spots and stalks a giant Cape buffalo with his bow.
Folks, we found this big buffalo I saw about 2 days ago. We think he's going to be close to about 47 inches. We're going to get the wind right, try to spot and stalk in, try to get within 20 yards. This ought to be pretty exciting.
They get stalked into bow range and are face to face with this giant buffalo. The buffalo has no idea they're there and starts feeding towards them. All Jason's waiting on is the right angle for a clean broadside shot. After what seems like an eternity, the buffalo starts to turn, but then he sees Jason draw his bow and it's game over. The giant buffalo bounds off and it's time to go make a new plan. We go back to camp and regroup, let Jason fling a few arrows, and we're off to go and try it again. This time we're going to a blind overlooking a waterhole that the guys had been seeing some huge buffalo at. An hour or so had passed, and out of nowhere, in walks a truly world-class bull. After several tense minutes of this giant feeding less than 20 yards away, this bull starts to turn broadside and gives Jason a perfect shot opportunity. Jason absolutely drills this bull perfectly behind the shoulder. We get out of the blind and watch as this giant bull doesn't go far, and down he goes.
Man, folks, we just tracked this buffalo out. I don't think he went more than 65, 70 yards. You know, having the right setup on hunting dangerous games makes all the difference in the world. You can shoot 70 pounds or 90 pounds, but if you don't have the right weight arrow, 950 grains is what grizzly stick will tell you is what you need. Man, what an awesome hunt. Jan, man, thank you for putting me on another excellent buffalo. This buffalo, I thought he's a lot bigger than I realized. We thought he was 42. I think he's actually going to go closer to 43. He's an old bull, one shot right up through the crease. A well-placed shot with an arrow will put a buffalo down pretty quick. People think you can't kill dangerous game, and it can be dangerous. But man, it's very exciting, and it's very honoring of an animal to put them down quick. I feel like that's what we owe the animal as a bow hunter. Thanks, Jan.
Congratulations.
Guys, if y'all want to check out a great place to come hunting with good quality animals, accommodations, I can't talk more and better about Quagga Safaris. Check them out at quaggasafaris.com. They will definitely take care of you.
This segment of Precision Hunting TV is brought to you by Borden Accuracy, makers of the most accurate custom hunting actions on the market. Manufactured in the USA to true bench rest tolerances. Borden Accuracy equals success.
You know, Africa is truly a magical place. I've been fortunate to come over here several times, both hunting and videoing, and I've always dreamed of the day to hunt the Cape buffalo. And folks, today is the day.
So we had some fun yesterday, and Jason shot a magnificent buffalo. This morning it's out there. We've trying to see if we can find some buffalo tracks. See what happens this morning.
I'm ready.
Well,
I'm excited. This will be fun.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get after it.
The plan was to stalk into a water hole and try to pick up the tracks of some buffalo that had hopefully been there to water. As we got closer, my PH ET actually spots some buffalo through the brush, and we move in to try and get a better look. We get lucky and get in front of this big bull, and he's walking directly into a perfect shooting lane. The big bull stops perfectly in my shooting lane, but sees us and turns quartering to us. I get settled on the shooting sticks, but I didn't like the angle. I just didn't feel comfortable and chose to pass on the shot. We get on his tracks and stay on him for a couple of miles, and finally we've caught back up to him. ET spots him just ahead of us. We get into position and on the sticks and wait for him to come into our shooting lane. At only 40 yards, I pick a clearing, and as soon as the bull steps into it, I squeeze it off.
Just wait.
Shooting
Wait.
I don't know.
That's how you got to do a buffalo, my man. That's how it's supposed to be done. That's fine. Great stalk. Larry,
That was fun.
what a hunt. We found these guys early this morning and we just could not get a shot on him.
Right.
He took off running. We kept on the tracks and we spotted two bulls again. At least they gave us time to make a setup.
Yep.
We had a perfect angle on him and he made a great shot. But what a monster buffalo. Good bosses, good spread on him. Nice and mature male. But from Quagga Safaris, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent hunting, great buffalo.
Thank you.
Precision Hunting TV is also brought to you by Hoff Power Auto and Outdoor Stores, Surge Pro by Biofac Crop Care, Ultimate Antler Deer Feed, and Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue.
Hey, James from Barber Creek Long Range Hunting School. We're going to talk a little bit about reading mirage and how to do it properly. A couple of issues people have when they're trying to read mirage, if we're trying to get the angle of the mirage, is set up the spotting scope properly. So the angle of the mirage is straight up mirage as the sunshine shines through the heat waves coming off the ground. Straight up is no wind. You get about a 30-degree angle, it's going to be a 3-mile-an-hour wind. You get about a 45, it's a 5-mile-an-hour wind. You get about a 60, it's a 7-mile-an-hour wind. Straight across the ground is going to be about an 8+ mile-an-hour wind. Now in our shooting school, we actually teach you to get a little bit better than that. We get it down to about 1.5 miles an hour, which is really, really good. So, but let's get into the simple portion of reading mirage before we get into the advanced. Biggest thing is spotting scope. Don't zoom in at full magnification, keep it at about 40 or 50. And then the other thing is learn back focus. If you don't know what your back focus is, when you focus on a target, you need to draw that focal plane back towards you. The reason we do that is we want to read mirage about 60% to the target, or where that bullet's kind of at max ordnance, or the highest portion of that parabolic curve it's going to be at. That's where the bullet's up highest and the wind shear is going to be the heaviest. And to do that, you got to draw that focal plane back. Now with Savorskis, usually back focus is to the left. Any other type of scopes, it can be right or left. You just got to know what you're using. Now, of course, we're going to run the best glass we can on a spotting scope. That's why we're running a swirl. So I'm going to focus crystal clear on the 1,000-yard target, and I'm going to back focus about a 1/16 of a turn, and I can now see the waves coming across, and it's running at a 5-mile-an-hour angle, but it's 75% value, so I wouldn't even hold for 5 miles. It'd be around a 3-mile-an-hour wind left to right. Now, how did I do that again? I focused crystal clear on the target. I back focused about a 1/16 of a turn. I read the angle and then looked at the velocity based on the mirage. Now I can go ahead and plug it into my ballistic program, aim dead on and shoot or hold a quarter or a half minute, whatever it's supposed to be. One thing, how do you learn your back focus? Pretty simple. Focus on a target as far as you can, look at the ground, and start focusing until the ground comes into focus. That's your back focus. You now know what your focal plane is. One mistake you don't make. Don't ever focus on the target crystal clear and then focus beyond the target. If you do that, it's an optical illusion. The mirage will appear to flip on you. You'll call the wrong mirage. Hey, that's another downrange shooting tip from Barber Creek Long Range Shooting School. Thanks for joining us.
Now let's go get back in the blind with Jason, as he has another giant buffalo coming into the water hole. After a few tense minutes, the bull turns broadside and Jason settles in his pen.
Folks, I think I just killed a nice 42-inch king buffalo. One shot with an arrow, we can hear him death bellowing. He didn't go more than probably 60 yards from the blind.
Jason, Well done. Congrats. Look
Thank
at
you.
that.
Oh,
Look how
yeah.
that buffalo blends in. Jason, congratulations.
Thanks, Eon. Man, folks, this has been one exciting day, another exciting day at Quagga Safaris. Arrow went in about 3/4 of the way, went up in the vitals. 72 pounds and 950 grains will kill them all day long. Man, guys, I can't say enough. The lodging, the food, the hunting, the quality of the animals they have here. Whether you're a gun hunter or a bow hunter, this is a great place to come. So check out QuaggaSafaris.com.
Precision Hunting TV is also brought to you by Borden Accuracy, Trigger Tech, Brooks Barrels, Capstone Precision Group, and Hawkins Precision. This segment of Precision Hunting TV is brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue.
Join us now as we take our trusty McWhorter 7 STW out in search of big kudu. We set up on a big hill overlooking a waterhole. After hours of glassing through our Swarovskis, we finally spot a big bull kudu in the shadows several hundred yards across a big canyon. We have to make a move to get in a position for a possible shot.
Folks, we're up here glassing on the hill looking for elephant, and one of our PHs looked over to the right and found a really two good kudu.
Yes.
One's probably 54, 53 inches.
Yeah.
We think the one I'm going to shoot at's 55, but he's got really deep curls, nice ivory
wide.
tips, wide. We're going to move in and see if we can't get him.
We find a perfect spot to get laying down into a prone position to make this long shot.
What's your range?
He's gonna come closer. Wait for
Telling
him.
now,
He's gonna
but
go
there's no
to the
shot.
Right.
The big bull keeps moving left to right and won't stop long enough for us to get a range on him and get this bull dialed in. Finally, at 447 yards, the big bull stops and gives Jason a shot.
Yeah, man.
You want him?
Yep.
449.
Ready?
Yeah. Smoke City.
Down he goes.
Good shot.
Hold on.
Well done.
TKO.
Like that?
Good job.
Well, folks, 447 yards. with a McWater 7 STW. One shot, took him down. Well, folks, it's been an exciting afternoon here in Greater Kruger region. We're hunting in Kudu this afternoon and hunting with a McWater 7 STW, made a 450, 460 yard shot. One shot, dropped him, fell down in the canyon. It's a long ways when you start walking towards them.
That's right.
Man, what a great kudu. He's 55 on one side and 54 and a half on the other.
Well done. Congrats.
Thank you.
Good job.
We hope you enjoyed this week's show as we took you from up close and personal with Black Death to out to 450 yards with the trusty McWater 7 STW. Thanks for watching.